So we're just doing the trees where the light's catching them, sunshine's catching them. We've got some beautiful lights coming through there. We've also got some sky holes which will help to just give that back some air bits. Right. There's a bit of a hedge sitting there, I think. Just drop that down there. So just look at your picture for reference. Okay, make these. And I just need some dark in that corner. Just scrumble some light on top of that. Okay. So these go in front of the trees. Remember, not all, you don't see all the branches. You can't see those at all halfway up there, although there is a little bit. Right. Okay. Right, so where are we now? Let's just finish doing the leaves that are in front and catching the sunlight. I'm just going to finish them off. A bit of paper there. Get rid of that. Right, okay. Now there's another line at the back there of sunshine, so that would be nice to capture. So makes sense. So if it disappears behind a tree, make sure it's on the other side of the tree if you can. If, like here, I mean, I made that happen, but I couldn't actually see the path. Right. So we've got some greenery in the back there. Okay. Right. Let's do just one or two areas where I can still see some darkness. Not much, but there is one or two dark areas that we need to just scrumble. And also a tree there I've nearly lost. Okay. Put that tree back in. That's fine. Knock that back so it's not so bright. Right, okay. Fine with that. Okay, so now what do we need? Right, for me now, I think what I'm really wanting to do is let's get some sky holes in there. That will help to give some air to the other side, to show that it was not just such dense as it's looking at the moment. So let's put some sky holes in. Now you can choose whatever colour sky you want. I'm going to just do a light blue, and I'm using the photograph for reference. But don't forget, if you don't get these right first time, just go over it with green and start again. And just look at the way that the patterns that the blue is sending in the trees, and immediately get the light coming through. You see that? These are the pop moments. The moments that are your picture pop. There's a little bit up there, not a lot. A bit more at the other side of that tree. Quite a bit up there. I need to move that just so I can see it. You do negative painting so you can paint trees in the distance with this too. If you notice there's quite a few trees that have got light behind them, so you could pick those out. So the trees are actually, you're painting the sky, but you're picking up some trees. You got that? Okay, so I'm not going to do too much more with this. What I will do with a really light colour, which is a light green, I'm just going to go into that back bit there where that sunshine was, and I'm just going to do the same. So I'm doing here air holes, but I'm not doing it with the sky anymore. I'm doing it with the colour that's behind these trees, the colour that's behind there. Okay, so it will give some air to this tree that we've got in the foreground. I just need to put the bark back in. We seem to have lost it a little bit. I didn't want it to dominate, but I did want it to be there. Right, okay. So, just picking up the light that's in that wood. Okay, right, now then. We need another purple. Now what I've said to you before in the past is something, anything, a tree, the sky, clouds in particular, buildings, everything has to have 3 tones or more to make it have form, to make it make sense. All right, so we've used 2 tones for the bluebells, so we're now wanting the 3rd tone, which is very, very, very pale purple. Okay, very, very pale purple. So I'm just going to put in this line here, and you can do it however you want. You can do the line with scrumbles. Let's try that for a technique. Don't forget to stop at the tree, but don't forget to carry on after the tree. Oh, I'm going to go ambidextrous. I'm using the other side of the tree just to show. Okay, a little bit there. I've lost the path a little bit, but we'll pick it back up. So I'm using the whole side of the pastel to just create some sunshine coming through there. You see that? It's also coming through on this path. Use the light purple, melts to balance the picture so you've got the same colour. Don't switch from one colour to another. We've got lights there. Right, can you see how the bluebells are starting to come through that wood? We don't go too mad with this, but we do need just the lights where the sun is coming through on that side. Okay, now I'm not going to do too much more of this. That we have got some leaves just here. I'm doing that in the wrong colour completely. So let's switch. I got carried away there and just carried on with the lights. So I need a light colour, but I'm using light green now. So this is just picking up the light of this this area here. So I don't want to do too much, but I just want to show the viewer that that was a line of shadow there. I'm just going to move to a not quite a lighter one, and I'm going to scrumble that over the front. That's better. Right, so it's just shapes of leaves. I'm not too interested in the detail in these, and it is the grass, so it is slightly growing up and down, obviously. Don't go hiding all that shadow, mind. There is odd bits in there, but and where the tree is, you see, it peters off and just carries on in the wood, so that shadow just goes on rather than getting stopped by a tree, which is what you didn't want in your composition. So that's how you would turn a composition into a nearly good one with a photograph to a brilliant one for a painting. Okay, so you just pick up the picture or the composition that you want, and what do you've got to ask yourself the question, what do you want your viewers to see? What was the bit for me was that sun coming through that that cutting there in the woods. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a quick cheeky Sunday afternoon video, and I think I've managed it in 3, so I'm going to go before it goes off. Oh dear, we've still not managed it, but I will be looking at it. I'm contacting YouTube at the moment, so I don't know what the problem is, but hey ho. Right, thank you. I'll see you next week. New topic next week, because it's August, so I think we're going to be looking at perspective, aren't we? I think that's what I've said. Okay, right, bye, have a nice Sunday.